Hello friends, welcome to a brand new series You Don't Know JavaScript and Scopes and Closure in the first part. What is in this series? This is a part of an advanced JavaScript series which is based on the popular book from Kyle Simpson known as You Don't Know JavaScript. So these books are often known as the Bible of JavaScript, and if you want to know JavaScript in detail you have to go through this book. So these books are actually the author Kyle Simpson have made it available free on GitHub or some other platforms. So you can find them. Means the PDF version is free. If you want the paperback, you have to purchase it. But they are just awesome book. So this whole series is based on that, but not the complete book because the book is way too big, and I cannot complete that in this series. So let us get started. Only a part of the book is there which I have learned and I feel it's important. It is there in this series. So let's get started. Let's get started. And as you know, functions are basically first class citizen in JavaScript. Again, what I'm doing, I'm using JSPin and open the JavaScript and console. So why are function called first class citizens? For a reason. See, in most languages like C++, if I go to functions, so I can do something like this, which I am doing right now. Function foo console.log function foo is called. So it is available in all the other language like C++, Java. Function is there, and they don't have this function keyword. Something else, like just like a return value or something is there in that. So if I want to call this function, I can call this by foo, but you won't see anything. No, you will see. Yeah, you will see because this console will be done. So function foo is called, so it is done. This is there in all the other languages. So other way, the main way, which is only available in JavaScript, I will show. var where bar equal to, so we are declaring a variable bar, but to our surprise we are making it equal to a function, not some value string or object or array. We are making it equal to a function, and like this. So this is sort of anonymous function because it doesn't have any name. Yeah, bar is the name, but this is also known as anonymous function, or there is a better term for this kind of thing, and that is known as function expression. So this is known as function expression also. So you can be asked this type of things in interview. What is this called? This is known as function expression. Function bar is called. So, and we can call it just like this. See, it was the variable, but we are calling it just like this, and function bar is called. So this tells that in JavaScript these things are popular. So next we are going to see what is scope. See, this is about scope and closure. So we'll see what is scope. See, if I declare var of a equal to 10 or something like that, so it get declared in the global scope, but we generally don't declare anything in a global scope. We put it inside some boxes. So what boxes? So as you might know, this is actually based on one of my blog, this whole video. So let me go to the blog, and there is a good diagram I will show from that. So what is there? See, var a equal to 10 is there. So what we do in most of the cases, we put them inside boxes. So boxes, we will see soon how to define those boxes, but right now you see that anything we generally define inside of boxes, so its scope is that much only, those boxes. Then what happens if there is a box in which we declare something like var c equal to 20, and there is inner box in which there is something known as var b equal to 30. So what will happen in this, the inner box have access to this var c equal to 20 also. So you can access c equal to means value of C here, console.log it, add it, or anything inside this box also. But outside scope, this C equal to 20 doesn't have access to this B. So this is something is there. So let us go back and let us those what are those boxes which I was telling about. So let us see that those boxes. See, so remove everything, clear everything, and we will see what are those boxes. So suppose var name equal to Nabindu. So as I was telling, if I declare like this, it is in the global scope, anyone can access it. So let us try to make a scope. So scope is generally made by some statements, like any statement like if or something, or anything which is inside a curly bracket. And if name double equal to Nabindu, which it is, then var job equal to developer. So the main thing which I want to show is console.log name. See, name is accessible everywhere. So if I run this, name is accessible everywhere. But should this be accessible? Because we have already put it inside a scope. So let us check console.log job. Is it accessible? Yeah, it seems like it is accessible. So var in JavaScript doesn't do anything. Var in JavaScript inside the if statement doesn't do anything, because var is a function scoped, which is a bit different than other languages like C, C++, and Java. And to solve this, only the concept of let is created, which we have already covered earlier. So this is like this. So we cannot do like this, means this is not a good idea to use var like this, because it will be available outside only. So what we need to do, what is the function scope, means which we are talking about. So let's us see the function scope. So let me make this only a function scope, and I will do function allocate job. So function is the allocate job, and I will cut it all and I will paste it here. And now name is now also accessible, but see, this job, this will not be accessible anymore, because this is inside a function and it will give us a reference array. So this is known as function scope. Where is function scope? So let's move ahead, and we learn about Iffy functions now. So why are they required and what are they? Function my func. So Iffy is another popular JavaScript interview question which every entry level engineer will be asked. So it's good to see it here. var a equal to 10, var b equal to 20. Just console.log a plus b and my func. If I run it, yeah, 30 we will get. So by doing this, what we might think that we have made var a and b within a scope. and they are not in the global namespace anymore, so that is a good thing. Yeah, that is a good thing. But what this my function is still in the global scope. Functions are like variables also in Java, so it's still it is in the global scope. So what we are going to do, we are going to refactor it. So first, I don't need my func, so I will remove it and make it a anonymous function. And then after that, how I will run it, I am not equaling it to any variable like function expression. I am wrapping it with this. And what we need to do, run a function, we need to do this to run any function. So let me clear this and let me run it, and I will get 30. So this is known as Iffy. So or immediately invoked function expression. It is known as function expression only because it is a different form of function expression. And now we don't have any myfunc in the global thing because it is doing it is getting run at that time only. So this completes part 1 of the series. See you soon in the